Great afternoon, people of God. Hope you all are doing well this afternoon, or this morning rather. Sorry. I just want to share a quick testimony of how awesome God is, and how God will always come true for you, no matter what. When you're right at the edge of giving up, when you're right at the edge, when you're right there, wanting to give up now, He always come through for us. Yes, the Lord. I remember just like a few years back, probably 2 years ago, when I started doing my seafood business. I would make soup in the night to bring to my workplace on the graveyard shift. Yeah, I would bring soup on the graveyard, and our break time when we're on graveyard is like 2 a.m. in the morning. And I remember one Friday evening, I made some soup to come and do my little hustling. And I made the soup from about, say, 10 o'clock. A big pot of soup. I had no vehicle, nothing at all. I had to transport the soup from Longsdale Park to Jamaica Boilers. And I remember I was there, and when I was there trying to reach out to persons to assist me, I was willing to pay. I was willing to pay whatever it takes to do the transportation, the delivery of the soup. And I remember as the time was just going, when I look at the 12 o'clock, then I look at the 1 o'clock, and I still have the big pot of soup. Big old pot of soup is there. And I can recall I sent my wife, cause my wife, she wasn't sleeping. She not gonna sleep until she knows say I'm gonna do my do and come back in the house. My son wasn't sleeping either. And I just sent them inside, and I sat out there on the sidewalk on the road, and I started to cry, and I was like, God, you really are gonna allow me to make this big pot of soup? I mean, you know how financially how tough it is right now, and I'm just trying my best to hustle to take care of my families, and make sure we're comfortable, we're happy, and we're not dependent on anyone. And as I was there, I was just out there sitting on the roadside, and tears start to flow about 1:30. Then when I look, it's 2 o'clock, and I'm still there, and I'm like, wow, a big pot of kung soup was spoiled. And I'm just there, and I'm like, I didn't remember if it reached 2 o'clock, to be honest. But as I was there, I was like, God, come through for me. I don't have no transportation. You know how tough it is on me and everything. And while I was there crying and such, I still didn't give up calling on Jesus. I still didn't give up. I still didn't lose faith. Even though I questioned God, I still did not lose faith. I asked God, are you going to make it spoil or what? But I still did not lose faith. I sat out here still hoping that God will work a miracle at that hour for me. And my brothers and sisters, can I tell you that when I sat there, I saw a car coming down the road in the hours, slowly creeping. And when I stopped the car, I realized that it was one of my brethren, my neighbor who lived down the road from me. I call him neighbor, even though them, but we're still close. And I said to him, you can assist me, please. He stopped me, say, you can assist me. He said, how much should I charge me for the drop the soup over Boilers to me, please? And I was going to sleep. And him turned to me and him say, you have to go drive now because I'm tired now. And I say, yeah man, we drive. And I took the car, I packed up the soup in there, gladly and everything, and I took the car and I drove to Boilers here to deliver the soup in the hours of the night. Trust me, go look at distance. And I came here, I delivered the soup, I saw what I had to sold, and I did what I had to do and just went back home. So as I was heading back home now, the person for the car was sleeping. So when I reach home, I told him that I have arrived, and I said, how much? I said, how much now you're going to charge me? Even though I did not make enough money that night. I said, how much you're going to charge me? And he said, Mr. God, no charge. He said, no charge. And if you are a driver and you're asking somebody to assist with your vehicle and you have conscience, you're always going to look at person's gas needle to see where their gas is, right? And when I glimpsed the gas needle, it didn't have much gas, but it brought us to and fro, right? And he said, Mr. God, no charge. That's our good. And I was like, wow. This is the God that we serve. It's like I was speechless. I was, God, right at the hedge. I was right there, still holding on, still fighting, still crying, still calling out. In the back of my mind, I said, all right, probably I'm going to have to, throw it away or something. I was still fighting. In spite of what the enemy was saying, in spite of what the enemy was trying to make me doubt you or to make me lose trust in you. You came through for me right at the end. And it was a no charge. It was no charge. I just want to encourage somebody today that whatever you're going through, whatever storm, whatever trial you're going through, don't give up. Stay right there. Continue to press in Jesus. Continue to seek Him. Continue to call upon Him. Continue to trust in God. Continue to lift your faith in Him, because He's going to come through for you. He's going to come through for you for that new job. He's going to come through for you for that new car. He's going to come through for you for that breakthrough that you're seeking. He's going to come through for you. Just hold on. Hold on. Don't give up. Hold on. Don't be discouraged. Don't look at no one else around you. Don't look at the storm that is happening around you. Keep your eyes on Jesus. Keep your eyes on your focus. God is going to work a miracle for you. He's an on-time God, and it doesn't matter what time it is. It doesn't matter where you are. He's going to come through for you. He's going to bring you joy. Maybe what you're going through now is something that you're going to have to pay your way out of. But God is saying, I don't need you to pay no money. God is saying, I'm going to make a way for you where there's no charge. I don't know who I'm speaking, but I'm talking to you today. You're right at the edge of giving up. You're right at the edge of breaking. You're hanging by a thread. But I'm saying to you that trust in Jesus is all that really matters. Just believe when you call on His name. Sit right there and you call upon Him. Go on your knee and call upon Him. Stand where you are. Go in your office at work. Go in your bathroom. It doesn't matter if you're in school. It doesn't matter where you are. If you're in a home full of people, you don't want to be distracted. Go in your private closet and call upon God. He is a miracle worker. He is an on-time God. He is a way maker. And I believe Him for it. I told my wife that whatever I need in this life, I can't afford it for myself. But I serve a God, my Father. The cattle of 1,000 hills belongs to Him. He has all the riches in this world. I serve Him. And He is my Father, and I am His Son, and my Father will take care of me. I'm encouraging somebody today to trust God, trust the process, trust the timing. Remember, I said to you, it was almost 2 a.m. in the night, or 2 a.m. and I sat on the road by myself, tears running down, and I just in time to see a little car coming down the road who assisted me and told me no charge. Who could that be? Who could that be but Jesus? Amen, somebody. Just continue to trust God. Continue to lift Him up. And continue to live for Jesus. You're going to make it. You're going to make it. You're going to make it. And you're going to be victorious. You're going to have a testimony. You're going to be triumphant. And you're going to say, as David said, by this I know you favored me, O Lord. For you have never allowed my enemies to triumph over me. Bless God. Have a wonderful day.